statement, please.
Yeah, really proud of our team. That was a good series win against a really good UCF team. Today was a tale of a lot of things. You know, we started early trying to get ahead of the weather. The weather came in, disrupted the game, lengthy delay, and then when we restarted, the game was different. The wind was blowing in the first couple of innings hard. Any ball in the air was threatened, and the game flipped, and balls in the air were challenging, and a couple of home runs were hit. Give UCF credit; they were well behind in the game and came back and made it a really, really close game and a tight game. We stayed the course. We kept playing. We didn't relax, and so we were able to get a really important Sunday win to win this series. It's 2 straight weekends we've come from behind and won a series. So I'm really proud of the progress our team is making and the competition they're showing every weekend.
Coach, kind of lost in the story today is Bay Witcher. Great start in 2 innings before the rain delay came in. What were your thoughts on him today?
I actually told Coach Hancock after when we had decided with the delay that Bay wasn't going to be able to go back out just because of the length. I'm not so sure it wasn't the best stuff he's thrown out all year. It was really, really good. Down, quick, really impressive. Might have been the best he's thrown. And, I hate that it was a short outing for him. Nothing we could do about that weather-wise. No way we could run him out there after an hour and a half delay. But, he's getting better every time, and really like where he's going. He's solidified the 3rd spot in our rotation and doing a great job.
Yes, sir. What's the message to the team, entering a rain delay like that? It completely changes the complexion of the game.
When you're at home, it's a little bit easier. We've got the locker room, and guys can kind of relax and stay in a comfortable place. And when you're on the road, you go on a bus or whatever, that makes it a little more challenging. But the message is stay ready. When the umpire says play, we have to be ready to play. And I guarantee after the performance, UCF was ready when the umpire said play. But we did enough good things to maintain that lead, and we had a big inning. We had a 3-run inning after they scored to stretch the game back out. We needed all those runs. Had some really good at-bats in those. We did some really good things today, and we did some things in the first 2 innings that seemed like yesterday now because the game was different when we restarted. So I'm really proud of the offensive things we did. We played a good defensive game. We made a couple of mistakes on the mound, but give them credit. They swung the bats exceptionally well. The last half, the second half of the game, that 9-run inning, they did that. They swung it great. So really proud that we hung in there and fought for the win today.
So, Coach, you talked about that, that 9-run inning after already having the rain delay. So it was already a roller coaster, enough of a game as it was. After you guys have a bad half inning like that, what are you telling your guys once they get back to the dugout? How are you keeping them, calm and keeping their heads in the game?
Quite honestly, I don't say much. At this level, you're going to have bad innings. You're going to have bad stretches. My message is always the same. Let's keep playing. Let's respond. Let's continue to fight. And, it went from 11-1, very comfortable, to 11-10 in about 20 minutes. And so if we weren't ready to keep playing, then that sure woke us up. So our team didn't panic. We continued to stay in the right place and continue to execute well. But I guess the message is you never quite know in the game of baseball. Every game's different. And a 10-run lead seems to be safe, but we didn't panic. And we finished the game with a confident approach, and we were able to stretch that lead back out, make it 14-10. And as it played out, we needed those runs to get that win.
Donovan, crazy game today, 8-inning affair, 14-12. What are your overall thoughts on that game?
Man, what a roller coaster ride it was today, emotionally. We jumped on them early. We had the rain delay. They came back, swinging the bats, and we were just trying to, keep the lead and stay in the game as long as we could.
Donovan, 3 for 4 today. As we said, a career high in hits. Talk to me a little bit about your performance today.
I was just trying to keep it simple today. Put the ball in play and try to help my team win as best I can.
So from your perspective, having that rain delay so early in the game, being taken out so early and having to sit for a couple of hours, do you think that helped you guys or hurt you guys in the long run?
I mean, I don't think it did really anything against us or for us. I mean, Coach Smartt made sure we were ready the entire time. Mentally, I thought we were ready after the rain delay. I mean, they jumped on us a little bit, but I thought we did pretty good controlling that lead.
So the first 2 games in the series were only decided by about 1 to 2 runs, and while it's a similar case in this game, you guys still popped off for 14 runs. You know, why do you think the bats were working for you guys so well today?
I just think we were competing our ass off today. I mean, the way we swung the bats was really good. We were keeping it simple, short to the ball, giving the bat to the next guy behind us.
So when you guys go from being up 11 to 1 to suddenly it being 11 to 10 in one fell swoop, what's kind of going through you guys' head as an offense when you know that even such a big lead can be cut so short?
We were just trying to score runs. I mean, there's not much you can do when they score 9 runs. You just have to try to score as best you can.
And then at the very end of the game, when it was finally over and you saw Marquez, just popping up on the mound, was there a feeling of of catharsis that after everything it was finally over?
Yeah, there was definitely relief for sure, but I mean, I was more excited than relieved. I thought we were going to win the entire time, and I'm glad we could pull it through.
Marquez entering a big spot in this game. You just need 1 out. What's the mindset heading to the mound?
Just to come in and throw strikes, get a ground ball maybe. Strikeout's not really the thing I'm looking for. Just kind of getting in there and pounding the strike zone and hoping to get out of it.
This was definitely not an easy game for you guys by any stretch. You didn't even get through 2 innings before you guys got hit with the rain delay, and didn't get to play for well over an hour and a half. When you guys are sitting there in the clubhouse, what's going through your heads? What's the mentality?
Well, they always tell us never, count on rain getting us out of the game and kind of staying locked in throughout our downtime, and we just had to stay focused and get ready to play again.
Now the offense got off to a hot start, but top of the 5th wasn't exactly the easiest inning for you guys. From the bullpen's perspective, what's kind of going through your minds when you guys know that down the stretch you guys have to be almost near perfect?
I mean, they're a really good offense, and we knew that coming in. I think it's all about doing your homework, and we knew they were going to give us a fight coming back out after the rain delay. So our mindset is really just to settle us back in there after the 9 spot and just kind of get things back going in our direction.
Now today, defense, no errors, and UCF had a couple of errors that led to run. How important is it, to have a defense behind you that plays completely error-free and doesn't allow runs off of small mistakes?
That's really important. I mean, anytime you can play a clean game, you have a really good chance of winning. Especially with a good offense like that, we have a couple of really good plays made and making the routine plays, and that's what wins ball games.